Rachel, and I am back with my basic Stalogy because it's time to set up for December. So the 1st of December is tomorrow, which is a Thursday, so I've decided to do that week of planning in December rather than in November in my Stalogy. So I needed to get all my bits and pieces together last night, so I did, and I have got my things that we are going to use right here. So first of all, I just did what I always do, and I found a calendar on Google that I'm going to use just to mark off the days. Now the print is really pretty on it and I fell in love with it, but the actual calendar is super faint. So yeah, if I was using this as a functional calendar, it would be no good, but just because I'm ticking off the days as they go, that's absolutely fine. So we've got that. And then I'm going with the tradition that I always do in my Stalogy. I've got a picture of my Christmas tree. I put my Christmas tree up last weekend. Love it, it's so cute. So I've printed both of those out for my cover pages, and I've done them both on a sticker paper. And then I've just got my usual printables that you see me using all through the year. I have got my Kaylani Designs monthly, and I've got it in the 100%, and I've got it twice in the 70%. Now then, these are ones that I paid for on Etsy for 2022, but I did notice that the Grumpy Tortoise put out on her Instagram that there are free ones for 2023 in her Facebook group. So go and join the Grumpy Tortoise Facebook group if you want to get free printables for next year. I definitely will be. And then I have got my wax melt tracker, which is a printable that I bought from RachelBeautyPlans. This is not a freebie one. And to be honest, I don't fill it in that much because I burn the same scents all the time. I have favourites, and I'm very much sticking with them. I'm not a pumpkin spice, apple spiced, anything spiced type of person. Gingerbread, cinnamon, that's not for me. And I usually just stick with my rhubarb patch ones. I like crisp apple, I like snow fairy. So yeah, but I do like to have it. It's just a nice page in my book. And I've decided to print off 2 note pages, and we're going to use those for notes this month. And then I have got my freebie printable from RachelBeautyPlans, which is the sleep tracker. I've got a habit tracker that I found on Google. I did buy a habit tracker, as you know, and I lost it. And then I've just got a couple of pieces of acetate and vellum. So I've just got an offcut of acetate from Josephine Bow Designs. I think I'm going to stick the Christmas tree picture on. And then I've got this beautiful piece of vellum which has got white little dots on it. And as this is cut down into B6 size, I am tempted to think this is something that Robin sent me, because she very kindly sent me a lot of acetates and vellums at some point during the year, and she cut them all down to B6 size because she's a good egg. So I have got that. Let's get in here then. November is turning out cute. So this is the week that we are currently on that is not filled in, as in the week after this. Oh, I'll show you last week. So last week, because I was ill, there was no plan with me, and I was going to go back and back plan, and I thought, well, what is the point in just writing in bed, dying in bed, dying in bed? So instead I just did this little bit of journaling. There's nothing majorly groundbreaking being written, but when I look back, I'll know that that's why that week looks like that. And it was also a good excuse to use all of my winter washes, because they're all very sweet. So we're going to move on to December then, and we're going to start it in this page. I just popped that on there because I wanted to remember what I had to film this week. I've got a lot to catch up on. There we go. Right then, so it is my cover page, and we're going with these. Right, so I need my sticky dots. My sticky dots that I'm currently using are these ones, which are from Amazon. Let's put this down here then. So I'm just going to kind of just chop. I'm going to just have a little accent of foil. If I do it on that side, then it's a bigger bit showing, isn't it? Let's do it that way. I'm going to put the sticky tape on the back of here. You probably will see it pop through onto the other side when I push it down onto the paper, but I'm not too bothered. Not too bothered. You can't see it too much, actually. You actually can't see the adhesive really at all, which is very nice. But I do just want to put an extra bit on here, if I possibly can. Whoop. There we go. Okay, and then my Christmas tree can go here like that. So this will be the 3rd year that I've put a picture of my Christmas tree in my planner. It just kind of makes me happy. I love Christmas. Although Christmas has been a bit of a hard one so far this year, because I'm sure the same as a lot of you, I'm feeling the pinch from all the bills going up. And I've been a bit worried about not having enough presents for people. But it's not about that, is it? It's about spending time with your family. I love that. Love it a lot. Okay, so on this side, what are we going to do? I need to put this down. And I do have some cute little washes. Do I want to do a tiny bit of something there? Just to use that piece up? No, I don't think I do. Okay, so let's get this down and then I'll find my washi tapes that I want to use. Okay, let's get this in straight as we can. Roughly, kind of. Okay, there we go. I wouldn't have picked this one if it hadn't have been for how beautiful I thought the little floral trim at the top was. They're poinsettias, I think, aren't they? And they're absolutely beautiful. So yeah, we will get those down on there. Let's then have a look for this washi. What winter washes do I have? So I have these ones, and actually the one in the middle has got kind of a matching floral, so we'll go with this. I'm not sure who this washi is by. This was some washi that I got in Happy Mail. Do we want to rip? Let's rip. Let's do the rip. I'm still liking the look of the rip. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. Let's do a bit across the top. And then just to bring it together a little bit, we'll put a little piece over here. Doesn't need to be a big bit. Maybe it could just be a little bit that goes. Oh, I don't want to cover the lights up. But I just feel like I need to put a piece over here. Oh, I needed to rip a bit more off than that. There we go. I just feel like I wanted a little bit of it over there just to bring it together so that it was a bit more matchy. And then I am going to tip in some vellum. I normally tip in acetate, but I feel like you can see through this vellum quite nicely and it's nice and subtle, so we're going to go with this one. So my first job is to round off the corners. Right, let's do this then. Right, which is the side that's got the print on it? This side. Thingy. Can I do it with this? Yeah, I should be able to. Okay. This way, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just pulling the sellotape flush up to the edge of the ruler there, and I'm just going to push it in. As far into the crease as I can get it. And then just push that bit up. There we go. And then we'll just put a bit on the top on the other side, because there is a little gap at the top there. What hasn't got any tape on it. Not going to put as long of a piece on this side. It's only a little bit at the top that just needs covering up. So I'm just going to trim that because it's not flush. There we go. So I'll do that with my washi card. Same thing, just bend it round the line of the washi card, and then push it as far into the crease as you can and just use the card to flatten it down. Perfect. So that is my December cover pages done. Happy with how that's turned out. I love getting to look at my Christmas tree in my planner, and it'll be really nice, like in the previous years, if we ever go back through and flip, we'll be able to see our Christmas tree evolve over the years. I must say it's a little bit less matchy than it has been in previous years, because Paige wanted to put the coloured lights on the tree this year rather than the white lights. I prefer to have the white lights, and then the theme of all the baubles was silvers and pinks, but we've got, it still is mainly silvers and pinks, but we've got coloured lights and then a few bits and pieces that sort of don't match but she's fell in love with, so we've done that. Yeah, it gave me a bit of a twitchy eye at first. I was like, oh, it's not like my perfect Christmas tree, as in it looks perfect, but it's perfect for us because it's what our kids wanted. So let's move on then to my event tracker on my event calendar, and you know this is where I use the biggest one, so let's get this all taped up. Now then, I'm putting it nearer down to the bottom of the page, and there is a reason for that, which you will see shortly. Because just as I was sitting here, I realised that there is something that I want to use. Not something that is designed for this size of planner, but we're definitely going to have a go. Okay, so there is the December month in. Okay, I have got a December monthly kit from Pookie Bear Cuties, and I want to give this a go in here. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit big. Don't despair, we can make it work. We can definitely make it work. So, the first thing that I need to do is to trim off the days, because they're in American order and not in, I think typically in the UK we start our week on a Monday, but I believe in America it's more like a Sunday is the beginning of your week. It's just the way that you look at it, I suppose, isn't it? You can do whatever you want, but the first thing that I need to do is to trim that off. So let's do that. Okay, and then I think, is this going to be too, if we trim the Pookie off, okay, and then if we trim right up to the edge of the R, I might actually have to just knock the edge of the R off, and that's okay. Is that now going to be small enough? We're going to need a little bit smaller, so I'm going to have to lose the edge of this R a little bit more. So we'll start with this then. Yeah, we can go edge to edge there, and I think we should just about be alright. So if I do it from this side, just in case. Okay, there we go. Awesome. And then on this side, I want to use some of this one. So again, I need to trim the days of the weeks off. Don't want to lose Pookie, so I'm going to pop him over there. Okay, we've got the days of the weeks trimmed off there. And then just roughly, whereabouts to? Just there. I think we can just get that last white snowflake there, like that. So then this should be okay for the other side. So let's have a look. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, now then, what do we have that is left? We've got some deco boxes. And we've got a long strip here. Now, can I make that long strip work down there? Do you think? Or is it going to go over the days? Okay, it's going to cover the days, so I need to do a little trimmy trim. So let's put it back on. Do a little trim. I'll do it that way. Okay, and then I need to trim a little bit off the top as well. Right, let's go with this and see what we've made. Let's see what we've made. Let's get Pookie on. I reckon Pookie is drinking a very nice hot chocolate there. What do you think? It's got to be, hasn't it? It's what I wish I had in my hands right now. The Costa near me is doing Terry's chocolate orange hot chocolates, but you have to go in store. Oh, that wasn't straight at all, Rachel. But yeah, you have to go in store to get them. You can't get them in the machine. So I do have an in-store near me, but the nearest to me is a machine. And they don't do it in the machine. I'm trying to line that up a bit straighter because that was absolutely rubbish. There we go. We did it. Perfect. Oh, this is looking cute. I'm glad I'm going to be able to make use of this. Now then, I'm not going to bother with the date dots. It's just going to take too long and I'm not in the mood, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. Not in the mood for that. I'm also not going to do the days of the weeks because that's going to take me time to cut those out. So what I think I'm going to do then, put that down there, is I'm going to see what I've got to write on here, see what space I have got, and then put some of the deco on. I think that would be good. So we can start off with these. That one's a cute one. Let's have a bit of green up in this top corner. Oh no, because that's going to cover. Right, hang on. Okay, let's have a look then at my calendar. I know tomorrow is a school disco. Okay, what else is on here? 8th of December, this is the Nativity. And there is 1:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. Paige is an innkeeper in the Nativity. I had to laugh because you know when, and then the 15th is Christmas lunch. You know when schools like are trying to include everybody, so they have to make different parts in the Nativity. Well, I was having a laugh with one of the other parents because her daughter is a pigeon. Where does the pigeon come into the to the Nativity? We were laughing. And the worst thing is as well, which I don't agree with because of the current, you know, climate that we're living in, school expect you to provide the costumes as well. So I have bought one on Amazon. It was only £10.99. Well, that's not the point. I feel like school should have these things in the budget, or I don't know, maybe you disagree with me, but to expect people to put their hands in the pockets and buy the costumes as well is just a bit much for me. But nonetheless, we did because it's what we were asked to do. So, right, so that's that. Now, I do have something else that I need to put on as well. I can't remember what it is. I will be back. I know there's another non-uniform day. I think that it's then, but I don't want to put it in because I might not be right. So I'm going to leave that. I think that's it then. Right, so I want to have a look through my collection and to see what other Christmas bits I've got. Because I do feel like I have got some Christmas deco somewhere. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. Right, so I've got some snowflakes from Happy Sherpa Papery that I can dot around all the pages. These are on transparent paper and they are silver. I do have some little Christmas gnomes that Misty sent me. Thank you very much, Misty. I've got to put one of those on because that is just the perfect colour, isn't it? That goes perfectly. So we're going to do that. And then what else do I have? I have some cups as well. Misty, I think you sent me those as well, didn't you? Very useful. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. We've got a Christmas countdown. Let's get that out because we can use that later on in the month. I've got a sterling ink sheet as well. Pink Christmas from Crafty Planning. That is it. I thought that I had some Pookie Bear Cuties. I still got these, but I'm not going to use them on this page. I'm going to use them on a different page. So let's get a bit of deco down on here then and see where we can go. I want to put these dudes down, but I don't want to cover the days. These guys are cute. Let me get my tweezers. I can't quite remember what it said on the thing, but I am tempted to think that these are from somewhere like Hobby Lobby or Joann's or something like that. Where shall I put you? You're a bit too big. Let's put you on this page. And these can be for my mood tracker page. They're so cute. I love them. They're so cute. Let's have a smaller one on here. Have we got a smaller one? What about this guy? And he can go down here in the corner. Excellent. And then there's some deco on here. There's some baubles which we can scatter around. This is exactly what I was looking for. There are some gold snowflakes as well. Let's do a nice festive cup of hot chocolate. Come on. There we go. We'll have that over there. I'm trying to put them like on the corners of the boxes and stuff, so I've still got room to write. Another snowflake here. How's that looking? A couple more baubles, shall we? What else do I have? A green one. Okay, I like that. That looks really cute, and I think that is enough for that page. Do I want any of this on here? No, I'm going to save that for something else. Okay, so moving on then to my next page, which is going to be my mood tracker page. So we need one of the smaller calendars that I've printed out. These ones are the ones that I've printed at 70%. They are at the back there. So let's get one of these down. Okay, here we go. There we go. And then I think we have definitely got room for one of these. I think I want a bit of washi though. Do I have any red or green washi? Let's have a look. I know I do have some green because a lovely subscriber sent me a, here we go, a big long little washi card full of all different greens. I think this one's going to go perfectly, isn't it? Green was something that I didn't have in my collection, so I was super grateful for this. Okay, let's have a piece of this all the way across this bottom bit here. And then I want a little bit on the top there where I put my key. And then I want to put one of these guys on as well. These are so fun, look at him. Which one shall we do? Let's do this guy with his balloon. He can go over here. I need to just move that washi tape because it's a transparent sticker. You're going to see the green through it and I don't want to do that. So if I just cut the two last bows, like so, then when I put him down there's going to be nothing underneath to be a distraction. There we go. That's so cute. Okay, I love that. So that is my mood checker and I just need to write down my key. Okay, so we have got happy, sad, neutral, paranoid, stressed, and tired. And that is my mood tracker key. I've had that key for quite a while and it works really well for me. I just used one of the stickers that I had in the remaining bits from the Pookie Bear Cuties kit. And then we're going to do the next one, which is going to be my YouTube tracker. Let's get some of this tape down again. I'll just cut it up to there this time because I'm going to put another one of these cute Christmas gnomes on. Which one shall we choose this time? I really like this guy. He's trying to sort out his Christmas decorations. There you go, very sweet. And then again we'll have another one in the corner down here. Which one shall we choose? Let's choose the double one again because I'm not sure where else I would have enough room to put them, these bigger ones. There we go, there's a little air bubble behind that there, but we got it out. Okay, there we go. And then I need to put a little bit of tape there and then I need to do my key again. Okay, so that is Plan With Me. Haul. Planner Flip. Unboxing. Collab. And other. Okay, there we go. So that is my YouTube tracker done, which is really good. I am happy with that. So moving on to the next page then, I think we will go with the trackers. So we've got a sleep tracker and a mood tracker, and a habit tracker. Now this particular one that I printed off from Google, I just searched in a monthly habit tracker and this was what came up. It was a freebie printable. This particular one came with a little blue trim around it, which I thought was quite nice for the wintry Christmas theme. So that can go here. And then since it's cool toned, I think we'll put some of these snowflake clusters from Happy Sherpa Papery around it. Okay, there we go. So I'm happy with how that has turned out. I do just need to write in here December and 22. There we go. I'm not sure yet what the habits are that I'll be tracking. I'm going to be doing my nails actually. I'd like to track how long I've had my nails on. But what I need to do is, instead of putting a tick, I need to put like just a dot of colour. It doesn't really have to be the colour that's on my nails. I guess it could be any colour, just so that I know that just because I've got a tick on the 9th and the 10th doesn't mean that I've got the same pair on. That might be with that pair that's lasted 9 days, and this is going to go on. Whereas putting ticks before, it was just letting me know that I had nails on every day, but I didn't know how long they were lasting. So that needs to be maybe done with those zig colour dots that I recently got. And then I'm going to do my skincare. I did hoovering. Reading actually, let's check what I've been reading. Really gotten into reading again lately, which is nice. I think it's because I like to snuggle up in bed at night time. Like obviously at the minute, like we're not having our heating on as much as we might have done last year. So it's become my favourite thing to do, to snuggle up in bed with my hot water bottle. Chris is on nights this week, so I've been letting Paigey sneak in. She's already asleep, so she's snuggled up next to me, and I've got my book, and I just feel, it just feels homely, you know, and I love it. So yeah. Anyway, let's do my sleep tracker then, which is this one. Also, because we were talking about freebie printables from Annie Plans Printables, which obviously this is, she also does a freebie printable for the year in pixels. And I was definitely considering adding one into my Stalogy next year. But what would I use it for? Because I do the mood tracking over here. I mean, I guess I could transfer it into a year in pixels at the beginning. I just like how it looks, you know, when I see people's completed ones. Obviously people are starting to show them online at the moment because we're getting towards the end of the year and people have been finishing up theirs, and they just look fun, and I want to have one. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I could track doing that. So let's have a bit of washi on this, just for a bit of colour on this side of the page. And because this has got a blue trim on it on this side, we'll do one that's a bit of a bluey themed one on this side as well. Not sure where this washi is from. Like I said, it was in Happy Mail, but I think that this one may have been a Simply Gilded. I think I've seen somebody else using it. There we go. Very, very sweet. And then the last two things that I've got to put on are my notes pages and also my wax melt tracker. So let's do my wax melt tracker first. Oh, we have ran out. Do not despair. This is not one of these videos where I have to say, right, I'll see you tomorrow, because I have spares. For once I am organised. There we go. So this came from the same pack as the one that just finished. I think it was a pack of 3. The little cases are different coloured, but they are all the same. Where is the thing? I've lost the printable. Has it flown on the floor? Is it stuck to me? Give me strength. Come on, even I'm not this stupid. Where did that go? Oh. Hey. Turns out I am not stupid. Honest to God. The situations I get myself in. Oh, that's reminded me. Let me tell you about yesterday. So, Chris has been on nights this week, but he likes to see Paige off to school in the morning. So he walks from where he works to meet us in the morning halfway to school, and then he usually goes home to bed, and I'll come and film a video or just amuse myself watching something on telly, whatever. And he said yesterday, oh, I fancy breakfast, let's go to Morrison's for breakfast just for a treat. And I was like, yeah, if you want. So off we toddled up to Morrison's, which was like a 20-minute walk. And we gets there, and I normally order on the app on my phone. You know, you scan the QR code and then you do that, but it wasn't working. I don't know why. The Wi-Fi was really slow and my 4G seemed to be really slow. I'm not sure if it was something wrong with my phone. So there was a queue at the till and I really didn't want to go and stand in it, but they have the little automated machines, don't they? So I thought, right, I'll go and use that. So he wanted avocados on toast with 2 hash browns and poached eggs. That was the meal that he was having. And I decided that I was going to have beans on toast with a hash brown. And then we were having 2 coffees. Sounds fine. So I sat down at the table, we were chatting and just waiting for our breakfast to come. And then the woman came over, and she came over with a huge tray that had 2 of everything on it. And I was like, oh, no, sorry, it was just 1 beans on toast and hash brown and 1 avocados on toast with 2 hash browns. And she was like, it's not. There was no receipts coming out of the machine as well. I should mention that. There was no receipt because it was out of till roll. But we'd paid £14.80, which seemed about right for breakfast for 2 people, right? So anyway, she was like, you've ordered 2. I was like, no, I haven't. And she was like, yes, you have. I'll go and get the roll from the kitchen. So she went and got the order ticket, and I'd somehow managed to order everything twice. I don't even know how it happened. I think what I must have done was put the cappuccinos in and then press the +2 for the cappuccinos, except I haven't pressed +2 for cappuccinos. It has somehow doubled the entire order. Ugh. Chris was just like, he didn't even respond. He's so used to me doing this type of rubbish these days that he didn't even respond, apart from when I was saying to the woman, like, pleading my innocence. He like spoonfuled a spoon of it in his mouth whilst going, no, it'll be her. And there was a table that was next to us, and I could hear them like sniggering but pretending not to, because I was just losing my mind. Because you can imagine the state that I got myself in. I just ended up laughing my head off at myself. It's like, how does this stuff happen to me? So yeah, Chris was, I couldn't eat mine twice. But Chris ate my hash browns and both of his. He ate avocados on toast with poached eggs and hash browns. He ate that twice. Only me, hey? Right, so this is my wax melts page. I wanted to buy or something, but I don't think I have many to buy stickers. Let's have a look on here. Oh, I've got 1 there. I'm running out of them. I need to remember to go on Josephine Bow Designs and use the custom script. Unless she's got a sheet of to-buys. She might actually have a sheet of to-buys. But I need to use the custom scripts and do to-buy. So, there we go. That is my wax melt page. And then lastly, we're just going to have 2 little notes pages for any little scribbles of things that I need to remember to do. I need to remember to get Paige an outfit for Elf Day. That is something that I need to pop on there as well. Okay, there we go. And then our last job of the day is the tabs. And we're still going with the Josephine Bow Designs ones. I know they're pink and my month has been themed mainly green, but I don't care. I can do what I want. I'm just obsessed with them. I just love them. So on to December then. Okay. Whereabouts loosely are we going to pop this? Just down here will do. There we go. Perfect. Oh, it still goes. It's not too out there. So that is December in my basic Stalogy all set up. Let's take a look then. So we've got my cover page here, which has got a beautiful picture of my Christmas tree and the month that I'm just going to tick it off. I'm not going to use dots this month. I'm just going to tick because, as you can see, it's a much smaller grid than I usually use. And we have got my event calendar, which I am sure will fill up to no end because I'm going to have lots of things going on in the month of December. I have got my mood tracker. These are adorable. Thank you so much, Misty. I love them. And thank you to whoever it was that sent me the washi as well. I appreciate that. And this is my YouTube tracker. We've got my habit tracker, my sleep tracker, my wax melts tracker, and we have got my notes pages as well. And then that is me all done and ready for December in my basic Stalogy. That's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever and I'll see you soon. Bye!